Tonight Access Now starts now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis.
And I'm Marlena Leonard. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, Access Now.
Can't wait to get to that story on the debutantes, Marlena.
Yes, amazing work by the Debutante Foundation, mentoring and training young girls to be ladies.
Well, some good stuff there, but for now, let's dive right into the news, shall we? Over the next 9 months, the National Art Gallery will be hosting its biannual exhibit. It gives upcoming artists a chance to tell their story of a Bahamian future, whatever they imagine it to be. Lloyd Allen reports.
It's like a theme from a horror flick. Into the Void. It's the newest theme from the National Art Gallery of the Bahamas, with its newest exhibition now on display.
Bahamian art is really alive and well.
Unlike 2019's exhibition curated by Holly Bino Young to help creatives process the trauma caused by Hurricane Dorian, Into the Void, according to NAGB Executive Director Millen Ford, is an expression of fresh new artists engulfing the space with their own interpretation of an Arcadian future.
The exhibition is wonderful. I think the curatorial team did a very good job in pulling together a strong show based on the theme Into the Void, which is an exploration of Caribbean futurism.
Curatorial manager Richardo Barrett says a new exhibit is introduced every 2 years, and this year it's all about survival.
This show is about thinking about the future, thinking about how we as a people, as Bahamian, as people in the Caribbean, survive. Like, what does survival look like for us into the future?
Patrons were also eased into the new exhibit with a briefing at the gallery's amphitheater, and like magic, immersed into the experience.
We're asking people to experience the void of swimming and water, as the Bahamas is 95% made of water.
The vast majority of the Bahamas is water, and unfortunately most of the population isn't really seeing that, and that's because of a void.
Eleuthera-based artist Edwin Simonet also tantalizing spectators with a depiction of himself, no clothes or filters, just skin.
The exhibition would have been an ideal opportunity to showcase this work. This work has been conceptually in my mind for the past 4 years. I think it was important for me to portray just because it's an image of myself. I've been an artist for the past 15 years, and what I wanted to do was create a level of uncomfortableness, anxiety, all of the things that I personally experience just in social settings like this.
Enthusiasts also describing the exhibit as an expansive space that exists everywhere and nowhere all at once. And it's a location where all Bahamians, even the dogs, want to come and enjoy. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lloyd Allen.
Awesome work, Lloyd. Well, elegance and grace merged recently as this year's Debutante Foundation cohort came together with their mothers for a luncheon at Holy Spirit Anglican Church on Howard Street. President of the Debutante Foundation, Christina Johnson, says that this event provides attendees with the opportunity to create treasured bonds and celebrate the values of the foundation.
It's important to give young girls and guys a positive arena to go in to share and to be able to bond and learn from each other, because with the Debutante Foundation what we try to do is create sisterhood. So it's important to have these groups, especially if they're doing positive stuff. And we've been doing it for 28 years and enjoying every minute of it.
Amanda Burrows, mother of 2 debutantes in this year's cohort, says that she's grateful for this opportunity provided by the foundation as it exhibits positive role models for young women.
It's so important that we cultivate an atmosphere where we can tap into one another. You know, we learn from one another every day. She would teach me, I teach her, likewise. And so I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of Ms. Johnson and the team for coming together and putting this event and occasion together.
Police Month activities continue with a mini tattoo recently brought to entertain residents in the Camp Road community. Here's Police Press Liaison Officer Chief Superintendent Sharia King.
We came out to tell and give some of the love that the Royal Bahamas Police Force is passing out. We're coming Camp Road and the residents of Camp Road to collaborate with them and engage them and give them all of and showcase all that the Royal Bahamas Police Force have.
The event showing off lots of cool tricks from speed cops, members of the RBPF, pop band, while inspiring youngsters. The event also hosted in honor of Camp Road's very own Leonard Neely, the honoree for the big event for his work in community building.
You get up every day, you do your best for your community. Basically, as every Bahamian should do, is serve their country, serve their people. And then one day, they decide to honor you. That's amazing.
A rich display of culture, musicianship, and flat-out fun. The 4th edition of the KB Boatman Show set to take rocks down to Luther April 18th during the island's annual homecoming. What can attendees expect?
A professional setup, a good time, and a lot of people. We're trying to get people to come from every island because it's the Boatman Show. You can expect KB. You could expect Colin McDonald, Mama D, Fanchon, and probably Avi, and many more. So we'd like for you to come down to Rock Sound in April 18th and 19th for the Rock Sound homecoming because the show is going to be massive.
Tickets can be found at Club Space Greencastle, Ronnie's Governor's Harbor, Aqua Lounge Tarpon Bay, EJ's Variety Store Deep Creek, and Beauty Shack Nassau.
Please book your tickets now on Bahamas Air and your hotel room because it's going to be loaded. Thank you very much.
Well, we're going to take a break here, but still to come, the British High Commission is here to talk about how you can be diplomat for a day. Stay close.
Custom Computers and Alive on the business spectrum, we work well together. We want to offer clients the best in technology.
What Custom Computers is offering for the Alive Business Partnership is HP Pro small form factor desktop. We're including with it the 27-inch conferencing monitor, so you can have that meeting at home or at work in a private area, just like you're sitting next to that person.
For more than 30 years, thousands have attended the annual Bahamas Bridal Show to enjoy a spectacular fashion show, fun and games, food and champagne, and $30,000 in prizes, including honeymoons. On Sunday, March 23rd at Grand Hyatt Baha Mar, come see the reason the Bahamas Bridal Show is the ultimate experience for weddings and special events. Show tickets, $75. Call 421-9783 or visit bahamasevents.net.
Throughout our lifetime, we must all make decisions. No matter how we choose, the right one just needs to be made. Like having J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers as your insurance partner. We've been serving the Bahamas for over 100 years. Whether you need home, motor, marine, or commercial insurance, make the right decision. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance. Peace of mind.
For 3 exciting days, the National High School Track and Field Championships will take place at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium, and ZNS TV will bring you all the action. On Thursday, March 20th, tune in from 6 to 6:30 p.m. for the opening ceremony, and then starting at 8 p.m., join ZNS as young athletes from high schools all over the Bahamas go for gold in the finals. The future of Bahamian track and field. The National High School Track and Field Championships live on ZNS TV, March 20th to 22nd. Don't miss it.
You're looking at a shot of the Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium, brought to you by our drone pilot with a steady hand, Neville Smith. Flying high is his game tonight, but let's check out what's going on in our family islands.
The government's embarked on an aggressive road improvement project that's expected to impact every island throughout this country. In fact, Works Minister the Honorable Clay Sweeting touts it as the most paving done by any government.
You will see shortly that that we'll put out a tender process for 18 more miles on Long Island upon what we did around Stella Maris. So we did a lot of paving there recently. South Andros has started with paving. We are looking at starting some work in Mangrove Key. Central Andros has had a lot of paving. North Andros. In short order, you'll see areas in Abaco get paved. So you'll see in a few weeks persons on the ground there. We're looking at the possibility of doing Sweeting's Tract in Abaco as well. We're looking at Grand Bahama. We've been paving a lot in Cat Island, along with waterworks there. Of course, Eleuthera, and you'll see some work starting in San Salvador in short order as well. Crooked Island, we're looking at completing that. We got 1 mile of road left to pave in Crooked Island, and we've also done the scopes on on Inagua, and we're going to do some scopes on Mayaguana.
Well, that looks like a lot of good work going on for many islands. Well, tonight we're talking to members of the British High Commission. We're discussing the Diplomat for the Day competition. Our guests are Luksha Wickramarachie, who has been Deputy High Commissioner for 2 months now. She has a keen interest in doing more for our education and working with our country's youth. And Joseph Pitaluga, who for the past 6 months has been in the Foreign Office lead for the Bahamas. Luksha and Joey, welcome to Access Now.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So, Diplomat for a Day, could you tell us just an overview of this competition?
Thank you. So Diplomat for a Day is a campaign that we've run in the UK Foreign Office in multiple countries. And as you mentioned, we're really keen to do more on youth and education here. So we thought we'd launch it in the Bahamas and give an opportunity for a young person to shadow the High Commissioner for a day and to really get to kind of get their teeth into diplomacy and maybe, you know, get so interested that they join the Bahamian Foreign Ministry one day.
That would be awesome. So, Joey, can you tell us what's in it for the winner? What does the winner get to experience?
Sure, yeah. So diplomacy is a highly varied career, and we hope to show successful applicants some of that variation. So they'll get to spend some time with our High Commissioner here in Nassau. They'll get to spend some time with the Deputy and what it's like to be a Deputy High Commissioner in a small post. They'll get involved in some very interesting political discussions, and they'll also be part of the team reporting back to London, which is where I'll come in.
And what do you guys hope to accomplish through this shadowing process?
So fundamentally, it's about strengthening the UK-Bahamas relationship, one that is already so strong. We have a shared history and a common connection in the form of the Commonwealth. So through the Diplomat for the Day programme, what I think we're trying to do is get that relationship to grow and also learn from each other's shared experiences.
Amazing. And so how can people apply?
So the competition is open to 16 to 24-year-olds. You have to be a Bahamian citizen, and you have to send a 60-second video or a short essay, less than 500 words, about your leadership. And there is a lot more detail about that on our social media. So if they go to @UK in the Bahamas and all of our social media channels, they can find out a bit more detail.
And then I'm assuming even if they've never done something like Model United Nations before, this is something that everyone should throw their hat into the ring to try to get this opportunity?
Absolutely. The idea is to really get a flavor of what diplomacy looks like, what working in a foreign mission in the Bahamas feels like. So no prior experience necessary, but of course we'd love to hear about, you know, anything that they've done previously.
Awesome. Well, there you have it. Well, Luksha and Joey, thank you so much for joining us, and all the best with this competition. And please give my regards to the High Commissioner and tell him he's welcome anytime here on Access Now. Let's take a look at what's coming up in sports.
The number of Bahamians getting ready for March Madness. Details of that story and more coming up in sports.
Hi, I'm Brent Burrows, Vice President of Retail and Sales at CBS Bahamas and the CBS Pro Store. Not only do we guarantee the best prices on all your favorite building materials, but we're proud to offer the best delivery program in all of Nassau. Whether you buy 1 box of screws or a truckload of plywood, island-wide delivery is just $5. And for our Family Island customers, we're proud to offer complimentary drop-off to the mailboat of your choice. Visit us today at the CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road and check out our website to set up your next delivery.
The internet isn't just for surfing. There's a sea of shoppers buying online, and you can connect with them on Tingsy. Tingsy is the SBDC's online storefront built for Bahamians. Take your business to the next level by selling to customers online, both at home and around the world. People want Bahamian things, and if you got things to sell, sell on Tingsy. Find out how you can connect with a sea of buyers by visiting tingsybahamas.com.
Hey, what's up, Mario?
Hey Dale, what's going on?
Have you seen ZNS new digital platforms?
No. Let me go check it out.
Good day, Bahamas. I'm Devontae Hanna, and this is ZNS Digital,
where we cater to your news and entertainment needs. Are you a foodie? I thought so. Then look out for Digital Bites.
Shining a light on Bahamians and the good that they do, ZNS Digital is home to the sunshine room.
Keeping up with the latest trends, our original content will keep you entertained.
Yeah, that's cool.
But have you seen the new website?
No, I didn't see it. Let me go look.
We're still your most trusted source for news and information.
That's ZNS Digital?
Yeah, that's ZNS Digital, the people station in your pocket.
Welcome to Tuesday Sports, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. Well, it's March, and that officially means it's time for March Madness. A number of Bahamians set to compete in the big dance with the NCAA men's and women's basketball tournament set to tip off later this week. Now, Selection Sunday, leaving one of our own with some questions for the committee.
Yes, I'm shocked with the strength of schedule of a 3 and a net of a 12, and in the last month beating the number 8 and number 7 ranked team in the country. You would think that we would have a chance to host.
That was Yolette McCuin speaking on the 5 seed her Ole Miss Lady Rebels received after Selection Sunday. Based on their strength of schedule, Coach Yo was hoping for a top 4 seed, wherever they would narrowly miss out. They will host Ball State on Friday in Spokane. On the men's side, VJ Edgecombe and his Baylor Bears, a 9 seed in the East. They will open up against number 8 Mississippi State on Friday. AJ Storr in Kansas, a 7 seed out west. They will take on number 10 Arkansas on Thursday. Fred King and Creighton, a 9 seed in the South, will face the team he initially committed to in the Louisville Cardinals. Dayton Albury in the 10th seed Utah State in the Midwest. They will open up against 7 seed UCLA on Thursday. Valentino Simon and Nebraska Omaha, 15 seed in the West. They will take on Big East champion and 2 seed St. John's on Thursday. And on the coaching end, McCall-McLean in Kentucky, a 3 seed in the Midwest. They'll face 14 seed Troy on Friday. And Brian Clark, an assistant with the Houston Cougars. They're the top seed in the Midwest, and they will take on 16 seed SIU Edwardsville. The big dance officially tipping off with the first 4 this evening. And that's when we look at your sports on this Tuesday. A check on weather when we return.
Welcome to What's Trending. Join me, Jiminita Swain.
And me, The Bahama Beauty, Monday through Thursday at 6 p.m.
Only on the ZNS Network.
We seem to remember our athletes when they make us proud at the finish line. Throw a junkanoo parade when they return home, toss them a few dollars, and then forget about them until the next Members time. Of the prestigious Fourth Estate should never sell themselves to any politician. Instead, keep their hands and noses clean in order to publish or broadcast the unadulterated truth. Well, that's how I see it anyway.
Read as I see it, exclusively at ZNSBahamas.com. New articles premiere on Mondays at 9 a.m.
The Hidden Disabilities Sunflower is a globally recognized symbol for persons with invisible disabilities.
The sunflower lanyard made our journey less stressful, smoother, and more inclusive.
REACH is proud to support the Hidden Sunflower Scheme, which makes the invisible visible. So far, the Nassau Airport Authority and the Nassau Cruise Port are sunflower certified.
So if you see someone with a sunflower lanyard, always remember to be patient and ask if they need some help. Please be kind and always remember to show respect.
We wish to encourage more hotel operators with amenities such as water parks, restaurants, cinemas, government offices to join this initiative, making the Bahamas a more sunflower-friendly country.
Please feel free to reach out to the REACH office at 328-4123, or you can reach out to the National Commissions for Persons with Disabilities at 396-8700.
Welcome to What's Trending. Join me, Jiminita Swain.
And me, the Bahama Beauty, Monday through Thursday at 6 p.m.
Only on the ZNS Network.
I don't know, but what kind of cars is parking? You ain't even know where to park. Yeah, just don't park in the, look at this way. Like, you ain't get nowhere to go. Don't park him. Just don't park in the handicap spot. Yeah, that's handicap. No, you can't park in the handicap spot. I ain't gonna be that long. Handicap spot, Boy, what's going on, dog? I tell you we shouldn't park here now. This way parking, bro. I tell you we shouldn't park here. Don't get one of these things. My bad big broke, and he got a sticker inside that say this mod though. We gotta move. This is a handicap spot. That's what we gotta move. But we gotta move. We can move right now. Sorry.
Be considerate. Don't use disabled parking spaces without a decal in your vehicle. This message is brought to you by the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities.
It's time to swing it over to Matea Cunningham with Let's Talk Socials.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Talk Socials, where we break down what's trending on your timeline. This past weekend, all eyes were on one of the biggest events at UB, the Miss and Mr. UB pageant. The competition was intense as contestants put their best foot forward, showcasing talent, poise, and school spirit. But in the end, only one winner was crowned Miss UB and Mr. UB. Social media has been buzzing with reactions, from show-stopping photo shoots to behind-the-scenes prep. The content, it's been giving, but let's get into it. Check out these clips.
Runner-up in the 2025 Miss University of the Bahamas pageant. And the first runner-up is Miss Lord Criminal Justice, Jenna Francis. That means Miss Valley Award is the 2025 Miss University of the Bahamas.
So, who was your favorite? And more importantly, how do we feel about university pageants? It's still a relatively new concept in the Bahamas, but can we all agree that it gives students more to look forward to beyond the academics? And it helps to boost school pride. Anywho, that's it for Let's Talk Social. Stay tuned on more updates, and I'm Matea.
Thanks a lot, Matea. We're going to apologize for the weather forecast, but that does it for Access Now this evening, Malena.
Well, make sure to join us tomorrow and stay tuned for the rundown with Clint Watson.
Good night, everybody.